My name's Angela and I'm from Liverpool in the United Kingdom, and I've been practicing Tai Chi and Qigong now for 19 years. 12 of those years I've also been teaching. Tai Chi has proved to be enormously beneficial for me and my health. To begin with, when I first started doing Tai Chi, the main thing that I got out of it was just feeling calm and less stressed. This obviously had a beneficial effect. But over time, it's also helped me a lot with my back. I had a lot of problems with my lower back and also in my upper spine where I have spondylitis. I used to get a lot of pain from that condition and no longer suffer from it at all. I also used to get a stiff neck and shoulders, and I think a lot of that was down to tension being held in the body. But through the practice and the daily practice of Tai Chi and Qigong, I've helped to eliminate a lot of the stress that this has caused. So I highly recommend Tai Chi and Qigong to anybody who wishes to give it a go. It's suitable for everybody, and there are lots of health benefits to be gained from it. Thank you.
Oh, hello, I'm Jenny. I've been doing Tai Chi for about 10 years, and I find it really helps me with relaxation and posture and flexibility of all my body. I find I don't get the aches and pains in my bones that I used to get.
Hello, I'm Rita. I've been doing Tai Chi and Qigong ever since I retired, and I hope it's helping me to keep flexible and not develop sort of too many of the aches and pains of old age. And I also think, in a way, I didn't expect it's helping me by improving my memory and helping me to keep my brain active as well.
Hi, I'm Sandy. I started Tai Chi on recommendation of my osteopath, who said that my back was really bad and I had great trouble. I couldn't even change the gear in the car because it hurt too much. And now it's wonderful. Having great fun.
Hello, my name is Mark Hayes-Watkins, and for the last 2 years I've been working for the NHS in Kent, covering the South East region, which includes sort of Canterbury, Margate and Ashford. Between them there's a staff of roughly around sort of 10,000. As a wellbeing advisor, my initial remit was to look at obesity levels amongst staff and more activity, and how this would improve the effectiveness and patient care. What we found was that staff were more concerned or worried and concerned about levels of stress and depression amongst staff, and we looked at something that we could do that would tick the box of activity and obesity, but also bring to the front how we could deal with stress. Having had a background in martial arts and some Tai Chi in the past, I looked at the health Qigong courses because they would be able to be easily practiced. So I was very lucky enough to go on the health Qigong Badwan Jin course, and started introducing Qigong on a one-to-one basis for staff that had been referred in to us by their managers, and this would be due to long-term illness or repeat absenteeism. And also we introduced drop-in sessions once a week. What we found was that people really got on board with the exercises. From an activity point of view, it started getting people moving, which improved motivation. And the nice thing was, for those people that were suffering from levels of obesity, it was a nice way to introduce exercise without actually having to go to a gym. We also sort of found that absenteeism levels went down, and we were very lucky to be able to record absenteeism levels 6 months before, 6 months after people had completed their Badwan Jin exercises. So there was significant data to be able to say that those people that took up Badwan Jin from the health Qigong had vast improvements in how they felt, their activity levels, and more importantly for the staff, absenteeism went down, and from a NHS point of view, staff that are more motivated and are suffering less stress, the patient experience is that much better. So Health Qigong has been a huge improvement and a great asset to us.
Hello, my name is Angela Santos. I live and teach and run a school of Tai Chi and Qigong in Espinho, Portugal. I've been practicing Tai Chi and Qigong for more than 20 years. When I first started, I didn't even dream that I would dedicate my life exclusively to Tai Chi. But this is what is happening at present. As a Tai Chi teacher, I every day collect testimonials and reports of my own students about the changes that the Tai Chi and Qigong has brought upon their lives from the point of view of physically, mentally and spiritually. I would say that in fact Tai Chi and Qigong are two ways to regain health, harmony, balance, and certainly the way to regain your center and also to get in touch with the universe. I suggest that you all initiate the path of Tai Chi Chuan.
Hello, my name is Darlene Oliveira and I'm from Portugal. I've been practicing Tai Chi for 20 years and I'm teaching for 15. I started Tai Chi because I had a problem of health and I never imagined I would be a Tai Chi teacher. So Tai Chi has changed my life and I started teaching and I have been seeing the changes on my students. For the first time I saw Tai Chi, I never imagined that people could get so healthy, practicing something that looks so smooth. And some people say Tai Chi is so smooth and it's so good. It's very good to see students changing their path, moving slightly, lightly, changing their manners, changing their attitude, practicing smooth Tai Chi and becoming smoother themselves. So Tai Chi is a principle that all people should practice. Being a teacher is very important. Being student, it's very important. So for all people, just listen to your body and practice Tai Chi. Tai Chi for health. It's the main gift that nature have given to us. So practice. Thank you.
I am Maggie Leadbeater and I'm a Tai Chi instructor for the Day-In Tai Chi Chuan Institute of Great Britain. As an instructor, I have seen many instances of how Tai Chi has corrected students' physical and emotional problems, giving them more self-confidence and enthusiasm for life. Only last week, one student was very stressed after receiving injections for arthritis in her hip joints a week previously. The pain of that treatment had left her whole system in shock, but the coordinated movement and breathing of Qigong exercises and Tai Chi forms, even Tai Chi fan form tuition, released that stress, leaving her feeling, in her words, on top of the world as she left the class. This is especially wonderful for me to hear, as I was diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder a couple of years ago that usually results in an early death. My consultant was amazed to see how fit and active I was, despite the serious damage to my heart. Although this damage could not be completely corrected, Tai Chi, together with a sensible diet, has helped me overcome treatment and return to Tai Chi instruction once more. I urge anyone, whatever his or her ability, to practice Tai Chi regularly. In my case, it has certainly extended my life, as well as improving my quality of life and that of my students. Good luck with your Tai Chi practice.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Mi nombre es Fernando Filipis, vivo en Buenos Aires, Argentina. Hace 14 años que practico Tai Chi Chuan y Qigong y realmente me hizo muy bien desde que comencé a practicar, tanto a nivel físico, a nivel mental y a nivel espiritual también. Siento una armonía, las relaciones con el entorno son excelentes. Hace 10 años que tenemos una escuela en la Patagonia y en Buenos Aires. Alrededor de 50 alumnos van a ella y cada uno saca lo más lindo que le puede encontrar a la práctica y que le beneficie a su vida. Así que desde acá, muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Hello, my name is Rhonda Bailey. I've been practicing Tai Chi Chuan and Qigong for 21 years. One of the first ways that Tai Chi really helped was in controlling my migraine headaches. I used to have headaches that lasted about a week long, and it was a real problem. I went and had some acupuncture treatments, and during these I noticed warm sensations and feelings in my body that I also got when I practiced Tai Chi Chuan. So I started to recreate these feelings using my mind, sending the energy there, and I was able to control the migraines. I rarely get one now. I've been teaching Tai Chi and Qigong for 6 years now, and the most satisfying and fulfilling thing about that is the feedback I get from my students, telling me how it's lifted depression, how they've improved their posture, they've suddenly found they can balance where it was always a problem before. I've got a lovely lady who comes to one of my classes, and she had real difficulty with some of the Qigong movements involving lifting the arms up because she had a really severe shoulder problem she'd had for many, many years. She's constantly singing the praises of Qigong because it really helped her extend her movements, improve her flexibility, and she's just so proud that she can now lift her hands up above her head when she never thought she'd ever be able to do that again. Within all of my classes, there's a good community spirit, good support for one another, and people feel comfortable just doing what they can do and not worrying about any level of trying to keep up with others. I really impress upon people the importance of working at your own level and doing what's best for your body and listening to your body so that you strengthen your body and don't get any injuries. And people seem to really appreciate this.
Hello, my name is Christina Nuri and I have Parkinson's. Tai Chi has been very important for me because it addresses two problems we have in Parkinson's: being stressed and also having a poor balance. I've found in Tai Chi that it helps me to relax, makes me more confident. Also importantly, it addresses my core muscles and makes me stronger so that it stops me from falling, and my balance is good. I find that when I've been back to the doctor to see my consultant, he was very pleased about me going to Tai Chi because he said it was clear for him to see that my stance had improved greatly. In fact, I was walking taller. The exercise that I do 3 times a week now, and I try to do it in between at home. I find even in the morning just doing something just for a short time helps me relax and sets me up for the day.
My name is Jannike Paus and I'm training Tai Chi and Qigong. I've been doing that for about 10 years. When I started I had back problems. Today my back is completely healed. It's giving me mental and emotional balance, and it's opening my heart every time I do it.
My name is Ingrid Johanne Vesche and I'm from Norway. I have been training Tai Chi and Qigong for 20 years, and the last 16 years I have been teaching. I have a lot of good result of my training, both for myself and for my students. They I have a lot of people which have diseases like chronic pain or Parkinson, and they get so much better.